What's up, guys? Keith Trades. Today is September 16th. Happy Monday, and we will go over today's No News Monday ahead of FOMC. So, noting that, a No News Monday, likely sloppy action, likely slow delivery. I end up calling 2 wins for the Discord. Whether members took profit or broke even is up to them, but overall, an okay day. 2 for 2, but we just never got the efficient delivery to hit the full PTs, and it's totally fine. Because we did what? We adapted to exactly the action we knew we were going to get. So testimonials, pretty light today. We had some members take their own trade and then caught that short with me for a 169 profit. And then Tone took a 20-point short in line with my bias. That's what I'm saying. They have confidence in my plan and what I ran for them. And they actually by themselves. And look, it doubled his profit. Started with $200, 221, 28, all the way down to 434. Gabe, another beautiful long. And he went 477 on the day. Pre-market plan for me was very simple. We had a huge gap up. We sold off. I was looking for a break above the 1 hour to a price. And then I was looking for buyers above the pre-market high. That was my hunt. And then my short is what I was looking at. For the market to fill that gap. I said if we could see a price the 1 hour, I wanted the breakdown continuation. That's exactly what happened. And my targets were 19,618, midpoint of the gap, then the full fill of 19,503. And I said, not much structure. Let's sit back. Let's see what we get. So coming into those points of interest, it was pretty simple. Hold up, my mouse is tweaking. Pretty simple, right? I'm looking at this gap here, guys. Open, close. That's that 503 point for the full fill, never hit. And then my midpoint target was obviously 50%. And for my 1 hour reprice target, it was this 1 hour fair value gap here. I was looking for the reprice and the breakdown model. That's exactly what fucking happened, guys. So coming in the session, I took 2 of my own trades. I did not actually take the trades I called for because I took 2 of my own wins. So I'm going to go over those first, and then we'll go to the trades I called for. So trade 1 was very simple. Right, so we came down instantly off the open, met my narrative midpoint, and then started to reverse. I looked at this, and I saw that we had inversed a 5-minute here and formed a bullish 5-minute. Noting on the 1 minute that we started to see respect of bullishes here and here, I like the longs. My entry came on a 2 minutes inverse. It's honestly a sniper entry. Close above. Got my re-entry here. Boom. And then PT here. Boom. It was about a 30-something point gain. Yeah, 35 points. I caught 30 points. Not the best fills. But that's that setup there, guys. Why did I not call it out? You guys asked why I didn't call it out. Because this is not my A+ model. I only call A+ models for live. Why? Because I know my A+ model has an 80% win rate. And some trades I like and I'm confident I'm willing to put the risk on. I do not want members with small accounts to put potential trades on, to put small size positions on. I want them to stay patient and wait for the utmost quality. With that being said, I have one more trade that I took, and that was a SMT look. So keep in mind at the opening high, right? We ended up making a lower high on NQ. So NQ is the better short because we made a lower high. We failed to deliver higher. If we go to ES, right, we ended up doing what? Market opened here, and we ran higher. Right, so look at that. So pre-market high, we did what? We swept that high. And what NQ did was not even close to the pre-market high up here. So because of that, I called shorts. And what did my plan say? I wanted to see the gap fill play. Reprice the 1 hour bearish, find a breakdown continuation. What did we do? Reprice to the 1 hour bearish, find a breakdown continuation. Right? My breaker structure level was below this low here. 5-minute fair value gap. Once we close below an inversed here. Right after we took the last 5-minute bearish, close below here, I wanted my entry at this fair value gap, never got it, and I just grabbed shorts here and rode it all the way down to the lows. I like the break. I sold for 90 points. Somewhere around here. 85, 90. Not sure. But that was that trade. And then once we broke through, I wanted this 2-minute inverse, and I called members entry here at this fair value gap, looking for the lows for a 34-point gain. and we just failed to our price here. Some members took it and made the money. But yeah, just a fail to our price. It sucks. It's unfortunate, but yep, those are my 2 trades. Why not call them out? Because they're not A plus setup. My A plus setup would be what? Draw back into the inverse, respect the inverse, then form this bearish, short the bearish. That would be my A plus. Never got it. But I ended up calling a small scalp play, and most members went break even. Some took profit. Not sure. But classic model. Form the 5-minute bearish. Here. We ended up drawing back into that 5-minute bearish. Buy side sweep. Failed to deliver higher. And I look at this inverse here. Close below. Sniper re-entry. And I called for members to take a 20-point scale. And it went for 26, 25. But I called for a 20-point scale. Why did I call a 20-point scale? Because we have draws lower to fill the hole in balance. But once we close below this inverse here, if we do not respect and run the first price target, which would be this low, it's likely to stop them out. So I told them to scale out a 20-point gain or go break even. Some scaled for 20 points and went break even on the runners. Some just held the position and just got break even. But that's my analysis behind that, is because the market is inefficient, right? The market's slow. So we should not be looking for the full hit. Because if we close below here, we should respect and continue lower. Looking back, smart play, right? So that's a 20-pointer or break even. Coming on the PM, same thing. 15 points or break even. Never got the full hit. So again, same stuff. I like the 5-minute breaker structure, and I like the 15-minute fair value formation. My narrative for this play is to still look for the 1-hour fair value gap. Why? Because if you look really closely at that 1 hour formation here, we barely hit it. We still have a narrative draw here. Coming to the 1 hour, we still have a narrative 1 hour draw here. And the funniest part is, it just hit the PT now. Like the entry was here, it just hit the PT now. Right, so coming in that setup, very simple. Again, sell side sweep at the 15. Form the bullish. Form the inverse. Either take an inverse close entry, scale out the high, but no members took that. I'll be honest, no members took that. Slide it on over. I still said we're good for the re-entry, so cool. Got the re-entry. Your stop is at this low. Re-entry the inverse, and then first price target was obviously just the internal high scale. I told members to scale break even, so that was a 16-point gain. I think it was around a 15-point gain, but yep, we go scale, and then we move our stop to break even, and then the rest got break even here. And then we chop around inefficient delivery, then deliver to the high. Why did I tell members? Although we look for 20 points minimum, why did I tell members to scale? We have to adapt to action. Market is slow. Market is inefficient. So we should do what? See green, take green. This is a buy side point where you can see sellers. So you take your profits and break even. Took your profit. That's exactly what happened. Same thing with this. Same thing with the short play, right? We've already pretty much met narrative, but the respect and the fail to deliver higher, the inverse, right? When we close it below, we should see us respect and run lower. If we don't, it's going to be a stop out. I told them that. So I said either scale or go break even. So no one lost, or you got a 20-point gain. Same thing there in the PM. But overall, a 2 for 2 to start off the week. You know, unfortunate delivery, but again, that's what we expected. No news Monday. FOMC's Wednesday. We will be what? Small size, staying composed, letting the market come to us. But that is September 16th recap. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment, and I'll be sure to get back to that soon. And we will be ready tomorrow to kill it.